It's your girl Risa coming to you today with a simple recipe. This is one of those fill-in meals or dish for when you're tired and you wanted to stretch. You don't feel like getting in the kitchen. You can put this in the slow cooker and then you can put it all together. So I'm making chicken salad today. All right. So if you want to see how I make this chicken salad, y'all keep on watching. Okay, guys, in this bowl is a whole chicken that I have cooked until the meat has started to fall away from the bone. Okay, it doesn't look very appetizing right now because it is cold and the fat has congealed on it, but I'm going to take it all off the bone and yeah, it's going to look appetizing. All right, so what you're going to need, and this is what I use, I'm going to use some sweet relish, regular mayo, Miracle Whip. I have an onion. I have some celery. I'm going to add some Mrs. Dash table blend, the lemon pepper, and I'm going to use some Ocho Rios meat seasoning for that little flavor and a little bit of chicken seasoning. And I'm going to use some parsley and probably a little cayenne pepper. Now, when it comes down to making any dish, it's according to the flavor or the taste that you are looking for. So if there's any one of these products that you do not like, please do not mess up your dish trying something. Always taste your seasonings before you add them to your dish to make sure it's the flavor profile that you're looking for, okay? All right, sprinkle a little bit on a paper towel and just taste it, okay? All right, so here we go. Okay, guys, so I'm going to take the meat off the bone. Got my little bowl here. And then we're going to prepare all of the other ingredients, okay? So I have, let's see. I have all of the pieces of the chicken. But I'm going to make sure I go through and pull off any gristle. You don't want to add that. You don't want to add any bones. I'm not going to add any skin. But we're going to pull all of this off. And we're going to use every part of the meat. Black. Black. Oh, gosh. The white meat and the dark meat. Got to be more careful. It's one of them days, huh? Oh, my goodness. So we're going to go ahead and get all of this put in here. Now this, I don't know how many people, this is enough to feed you. If it's just you by yourself, you can have this for several days. I like to put it on croissants. I like to take a seedless cucumber and hollow it out and put some down the middle and just eat it like that. I can do a wrap and some romaine lettuce, put it in the center, roll it up and eat it. You know, however you want to do it. We're going to break this white meat up in here. We're going to get all of that. All right. Get in there. Pull out this gristle piece. Now, for those of you that are true chicken eaters, y'all know these bones will not go to waste, right? That is a true sit down and clean these bones after I'm done, okay? Yeah. How many of y'all know what I'm talking about? That will sit and chew on these bones. Yes, I will. You already know. Hey, that's good flavor. In my bowl, it's going to be a little bit of juice, so I'm going to try to save as much of that as I can. I did save the rest, so I'm going to try not to throw away none of the good stuff. But in my pot, when I boil my chicken, I just added some salt and a celery stick. That's it. No black pepper, no other seasonings, none of that. Because whatever seasonings I'm going to add, I want that to be my flavor. Okay. This is giving me a lot of meat here. A lot of meat. And no, I'm not using gloves. That's what soap is for. Make sure I wash my hands before. No matter how many times you tell folks that, hey, when we go out to eat, we don't know what folks doing behind the scenes. Okay. If I ever get to the point to where I have a restaurant or something like that, that's one of the main things to focus on is cleanliness, because you can make somebody seriously ill with trying to shortcut things, cooking things at the right temperature. That's why I don't play in the kitchen. If it's something that I don't know how to cook, I'm not fooling with it, because I'm not trying to get sick, and I'm not trying to make anybody else sick. Here's a little bit of thigh meat. Okay. Another piece. Take that fat off of there. Another piece of white meat down in here. So that gave me a lot of chicken. The broth off of this, you can use it as a soup. If you want to take some of this meat and make you a soup with it, go right ahead. You can make chicken and noodles, whatever. Okay? So I pretty much got everything. And the rest we're going to chew on later. So let me move this out of the way. Wash my hands. Get that chicken from under the nails. Alrighty. Okay. So we got that. Alright, you guys. So I have one onion that I have peeled. I have a stalk and a half of celery. And we're going to go ahead and put it in our chopper. I have all my meat in my bowl. And I'm going to measure this in front of you so you can see exactly how I like it. Now, for me, I don't like a dry chicken salad. So I can't tell you, you add a cup and a half of mayo, because I don't know how you like it. But for me, I'm going to show you how much I like to put in mine, because I don't do, I can't stand a dry chicken salad. Okay, so I'm going to put this onion in here. And I don't like chunks, so I'm going to pulverize this. Okay, for real, like mush. Now we're going to puree it. Okay, there we go with that. All right, let's unplug that. Now, as far as ingredients, we're going with our mayo. And I'm going to use regular mayo, and I'm going to use Miracle Whip. And I have a light Miracle Whip, okay? Not that I'm on a diet, but that's what I picked up, okay? All right, hold on one second. Here we go, 1 cup. You guys, I found these measuring cups and spoons at Walmart. They're magnetic, so they stick together. Ooh, I love that. So this is the 1 cup. And we're going to start off with 1 cup of regular mayo. Let me switch this around. Okay, well, let's see. How about a half a cup? We're going to start off with a half a cup of regular mayo. And then we're going to add a half a cup of Miracle Whip. Okay, so just going to give it a full cup. There we go. Just like that. So a half a cup to start with, okay? We're going to go ahead and add this. Now, next thing I'm going to add is my seasonings. And I'm going to start out with two teaspoons of, let's see, hold on a minute, let me find my other spoon. All right, so I got my spoons. I'm gonna use this is a half a teaspoon of the meat seasoning, okay? That's a half of that. The chicken seasoning, I'm going to add a fourth of a teaspoon of that. Because this has a lot of salt in it. Okay, I'm not adding any other salt. I added some salt to my meat. And for the table blend, I'm going to add a fourth a teaspoon of that. Okay, got that. And for the lemon pepper, I'm going to add whatever I have left in this container of that. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, that is a half. So 1 teaspoon of the Mrs. Dash lemon pepper. Okay. For my relish, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons. Okay. Don't need a whole lot. And for parsley, I'm going to add a half a teaspoon. Okay. And then we have all of our seasonings. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get this mixed together. And I'm going to add my celery and onion in just a few minutes. And that I'm going to add 1 tablespoon. I want y'all to see how it's like applesauce, okay? It's like applesauce, the texture of applesauce. Now the rest of that, I'm going to save it. You want to get all of this chicken broken up in here, and I'm using the back of my spoon to mash it out. Y'all know white meat is dry. Well, don't have to always be dry, but y'all know how that goes. And it will absorb. You need a lot of moisture to get that thing right. Now that's per me. I don't know about y'all, how y'all like, but that's me. Get down to the bottom. And we're going to give this thing a taste. Okay. All right, let's get a fork, and we're going to taste this. Ooh, that's good. That's perfect. Don't need anything else. My word. Only other thing I'm going to add is cayenne pepper. And let me get that. Okay, guys, so the bad part is I'm out of cayenne pepper, but I am going to add a little bit of garlic and herb Old Bay seasoning. And like I said, you add according to your taste. I know this is adding another layer of seasoning, and we're gonna mix this up, and it has a little spice in it. Okay guys, so this is how I'm gonna fix my plate. I have some romaine lettuce leaves that I rinsed off, and I'm gonna dry them off with a kitchen towel that is clean. Okay, and I like all the way down to the rib. Now I eat a lot of crackers and bread and things like that, so this is my way to eat this and not feel so guilty. Okay, so I'm gonna put my chicken salad in the middle, and you add as much as you want. Okay, we're gonna spread that out all the way down as far as you can. And I do this also with tuna fish. When I make my tuna fish, okay, put it in. There we go. Now, I am going to add some mild banana peppers. I'm not trying to make it hot, but I just like that little flavor that it gives. Okay. Just lay a few on top. If you want to use jalapenos, of course, by any means and all means, do that. You don't have to do either one. But I want a little bit of extra flavor on top today. Okay, not too much. And there we go. Now I'm gonna start out with those two. And what I do, I just take them and I roll them up, pick it up, and I just eat it. I always start from this end because I like that crunch, y'all. But yeah, this is gonna be my lunch for today. All right, and it'll probably be part of my dinner because I'm not sure if we're gonna cook today, but this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's just something simple like chicken salad, but hey, it is What Would Jesus Do Wednesday, y'all. And we're gonna do a little something different today. Okay, we're gonna start out with a little chicken salad. Go on and motivate us. Take it to work, pull it up at your desk at home. How about that? You know, you take a little 10-minute break, go on and whip you up some. Even if you have some chicken in the can, you know, go ahead and make your little chicken salad. Go on and be a blessing because you are a blessing. Thank y'all for watching. Bye, sugar.